You've got mail.
Oh, thank you for telling me.
You've got mail. Hello, hello. Maybe put that down a little bit. The other volume. The other volume. All right, cool. Anyone in the chat? They don't wanna say hi to my bitch ass. That's what you said.
Yeah.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Yo, what's up, Prince? Sup, home fry? What's up, Irvin? Gonna give it a couple of minutes. Make sure there's people coming in to the stream. You guys can hear me, right? Loud and clear. Thank you, Prince. Thank you very much. Yay. So it's that time of the year, guys. The time that I get sent home early from work. They sent my ass home around 12:30. I was just doing nothing. I literally got I got my lunch. I went to go throw it in the microwave, and I started eating on the clock. And my boss was like, "You can go home." I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess." So I'm home. I got home and I just started working on the Celica. I posted a couple of things on the Instagram because a lot of you guys keep messaging my videos. What's up with the V6 Celica? What's up with the V6? I don't have time. I don't have time. I come home, take a shower, eat, go to sleep, repeat the same process over and over again. It's a fucking rut, guys. I like my job. I don't hate my job, but there's just days when you get tired of doing the same shit over and over again, and obviously the traffic doesn't help out either. So it is what it is. But gotta start saving up money because I'm trying to quit Honda so that I can start something that I got planned and eventually have more free time to do stuff that I want to do and not work for the man. So hopefully that's a thing soon. Yeah, it's annoying, man. I want to be my own boss. Just not a bad boss either. Like I want to be a cool boss, but at the same time, yeah. But that's some plans for the future. For now, I'm just dealing with work at Honda, and sometimes it just gets annoying, guys. There's that guy that I always keep talking about, the one that doesn't do anything. Um, so on Tuesday, on my day off, my fellow colleagues have told me that apparently he doesn't know how to measure brakes. He measured brakes and noted it on the notes that they were extremely low. I don't know why this guy writes on the work order when you can write all your notes on the computer. Like I seen this guy's handwriting. It's fucking chicken scratch. It's like you can't even read what he says. And apparently he recommended brakes, and the vehicle didn't even need brakes. They were at 6 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken, and we don't start recommending brakes like till around 3 or 4 millimeter. So because he's not a flat rate technician, he's an hourly technician, express lube tech. He's not qualified to do the brake jobs at Honda. So this job got passed over to another, I guess, flat rater, and he noticed that the brakes were not extremely low, as he said in his notes. And so they told my I guess shop, what would you call him, shop service manager. They told my shop service manager, and then they told my shop foreman, and this guy didn't even get a slap on the wrist. Like, if you thought a slap on the wrist was nothing, this guy just got, "Oh, it's okay, just do better next time." Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I know if I would have done that with my old boss, my old shop service manager, he would have roped my ass up gave me a good talk and told me like, get your shit together or your ass is out of here. And this is my old boss. I miss him. He wasn't strict all the time, but he had that, I guess, what's the right word? Assertiveness. I hope I'm not inventing words right now, but he had this, just this feeling that he was your manager, and he didn't want to like, or you just didn't want to mess up because you didn't want to face the wrath of him. But he would have hit you with the chancla. Hey, I kid you guys not. My mom's literally hit me with like whatever she found when I was like a little kid. Obviously now that I overclock her on my size. um, no, but I've been hit with like, they called it the matamoscas, and they would call it the matadillos. My mom would hit me with the metal side, the handle. It was a metal handle or like wire. She would hit me with that side, not the side with the swat, but the metal side, and she would hit me like this hard, dude. And she would hit me with the chancla, the belt. Oh man, dude, I lost like that's, I don't know if that's just Hispanic parents, but it's mostly Hispanic parents. Like they'll find whatever they find on the floor and just hit you with it. Like it's ridiculous, but I feel like with that what do they call it, child management, or I don't know what the hell they call it, but I feel because parents do that to you, you grow up to be not scared, but like you just don't want to get in trouble because you don't want to face the wrath of like the mata niños or like the chancla and shit like that. So you just start becoming like, I don't know, a better kid. You don't want to mess up. But anyways, let me catch up on comments right here. Ali Nui Jake from Hawaii. How's it going, my man? Aloha. What's up, man? Shut up. Tortuga TRD. Where's Cringe Boy? Clayton's busy. I don't know if you guys. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I don't even know if he's already talked about from the last live stream. But apparently, I know he got another job, or he got a new job. He's he's a valvoline lube technician. I don't know. He works like at a valvoline, like a Jiffy Lube. So he got a new job. So pretty sure he's a lot busier. I did talk to him. He's still alive, guys. He's still there. Child disciplinary? Yes. Thank you. I don't know, man. I swear I have these words in my brain, but I just can't spit them out. But thank you. Duck Vision. He would have hit you with the chancla. I already read that one. Prince. Stu Su Lee. Hola to you too. Prince. I got hit with all types of shit since I'm Filipino. They hit you with whatever, man. Parents are cruel, but at the same time, I mean, they're your parents, so it's whatever. It's whatever. You'll live. You'll live. Like a hard ass slipper, hangers, belts, all types. Oh, I forgot one. The cord for the vacuum. Yeah, the cord for the vacuum. I've been hit with a cord of the vacuum. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. Johnny Six. Hey, back to you. Carl Matthews just blew up my XRS a couple days ago. Laugh out loud. Had to buy a JDM motor, but I still haven't put it in yet. Dude, the 2ZZ engine is like the most easiest thing to throw inside the XRS. If you have like a friend helping you out, you guys can probably knock it out within a day, like on the weekend or something. So, but I do have a couple of videos if you want to go back and reference over my videos. They're really helpful, and they show you torque specs and procedures on how to drop the transmission or how to pull out both engine and transmission. Indy the Panda with the $4.99 donation. Thank you very much. Thought of the 3S GTE. Would you consider it top 3 Toyota motors of all time? Damn, man. I hate to burst your bubble, but I've never had the pleasure to test out a 3S engine. It's sad. I haven't to this day driven a 3S powered vehicle. I've driven my friend's 1MZ supercharged MR2. I mean that I feel like that has more. I'm not trying to be a hater, but I feel like in stock configuration, the 3S GTE versus the 1MZ FE with the TRD supercharger, you're gonna have a faster engine with the 1MZ setup. But if there's someone out there local to me that has a 3S GT setup and wants to, like, I guess, let me drive it, please give me a shout out on my Instagram. We can maybe make a video about it. It'd be a cool experience for me to finally drive a 3S GT powered vehicle. So just let me know, guys. Sorry, man, if I couldn't answer your question there. But top 3 motors of all time. You know, didn't the 1MZ V6 have like the longest running production V6 for Toyota? Like, that's one of their most top ones, isn't it? I mean, those are everywhere, man. Those are everywhere. Like, it's ridiculous. But I don't know, top 3. I guess you would say that the 2JZ, the 3S, and I don't want to be that guy and say the 2ZZ, but I like the 2ZZ for what it is. It sounds great. It performs well for what it is. And at the time, it was like one of those 100 horsepower per liter, I think they said. So it was a pretty good engine for its time. People in Hawaii has gone through the beatings too. I bet, man. I bet. Wooden spoons. I don't think I've been hit with the wooden spoon, but I've heard of other friends getting hit with wooden spoons. NASCAR 427. Hey, cbass and everyone else. Hey, back to you too, man. Fred Cruz. Hi, man. Hope all is well. Yeah, everything's good so far. Thank you for asking. Any thoughts on the Corolla hatch? The hot hatch one, the Corolla GR? I fucking can't wait till it comes out. I got a good amount of money saved up, and I fixed up my credit score, so hopefully when that car does hit the United States, I have one secured. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to pay a massive dealer markup, which is ridiculous. One of my good friends, Michael Ball, has been sharing on his Instagram the crazy dealer markup that the new BRZ has. It's going upwards of like $15,000 for just a dealer markup. And it's about the same thing as for the Civic Type R. It's also a $15,000 dealer markup, and it's just ridiculous. People are just saying, okay, where do I sign? Let me fucking give you $15,000 just for shits and giggles, because the car market right now is a fucking pile of mess. But I for sure want one. I for sure want to get a Corolla GR when it comes out, but if I'm gonna have to pay that crazy dealer markup, I don't know, man. I might have to just hold off on it, because I don't like just throwing away my money like that. But anyways, have you ever installed a supercharger or turbocharger onto a 2ZZGE? Well, I've bought 2 Celicas with supercharger setups on them, and I had the pleasure of driving my friend's 2ZZ supercharged Celica. This is the one that I already told you guys a while back that I went to go buy like at 10 at night, and the guy wouldn't let me test drive his vehicle because he was afraid that I was going to mess up his Celica. Well, lo and behold, the idiot money shifted back into first at like 9,000 RPM, blew up the engine, and we had to push his car a mile back to his house, and he's over here almost about to cry, like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I'm like, dude, if you would have fucking let me drive, I probably wouldn't have blown it up like you were asked it, man. But yeah, supercharged 2ZZs, they're not crazy fast, but they're quick, man. They're quick. I didn't get to drive that. I didn't get to drive my friend's supercharged Celica for that long, but that thing was quick, man. If that would have came like that from the factory, that would have been a really good car. But it is what is it? It is what it is. I know it's underpowered, but your thoughts on it as an enthusiast platform? The Corolla. Oh, were you talking about the stock Corolla hatch, the non-GR model? I literally just talked all over the GR. But if you were talking about the, oh, you're looking for the XSE. I don't know, man. I'd say just hold off on purchasing the XSC and see the advantages of getting the Corolla GR instead, the Corolla hatch. You might like that one, better than the XSC. That was the same with me. I love the way the Corolla hatches look. I love the Tom's kit on them, but it's just another slow Corolla, at the end of the day. Why not just wait to see what the GR is all about? Maybe drive one and see how it handles. You might fall in love with it, man. So just hold off on it, dude, honestly. Please don't drive a stock 3S GTE. Why is that, Irvin? Is it really that slow? It can't be that slow, man. Wow. Don't burst my bubble now. Ernesto Gonzalez, do you want to buy an 01 Celica 1ZZ manual? Just replace the engine with a newer 1ZZ, 35k miles. Typically, whenever I buy vehicles from my followers and whatnot, I tend to buy them broken and non-working, I guess. So if you're gonna give me like I guess the regular price as if you were to sell it like on Facebook Marketplace, then I'll probably pass on it. But if you give me like I guess a deal on it, then shoot me a message on Instagram. Let's work something out. I might take it off your hands. Who knows? Worst I can say is no. Anyways, Tortuga TRD. You think those rumors of Porsche helping Toyota bring back the MR2? What do I think about the rumors? That if they're real, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be real because Toyota already did it with the Supra and the GT86. Like Toyota's out here asking everyone for help because they don't want to spend the money and the resources and developing a new engine block when they could ask someone else for help. Like you guys much mad shit about the new Supra, it being like a BMW and all, but BMW did some really fascinating cars. The M3, the M5, like they did some good cars out there. Like all these people that are just bashing on the new Supra, it's because they can't afford it and they can't drive one. They sound amazing. I've heard those those Supra. I was about to say BMW. I've heard those new Supras on the street and they sound really nice. Like it's just an eargasm happening, man. But I feel like Toyota is going to do a collaboration with Porsche for the MR2 because what is Porsche or are they called Porsche? Well, whatever they're called, they do some really good mid-engine vehicles, and they have that Spider that Toyota copied to make their MR2 Spider. So I don't see it being like a total, like I guess, a bad thing, but it could lead to something better, I guess. The new the new GT86 BRZ is a lot faster from what I'm reading, from what I'm listening on all the reviews. They're saying it's a better car than the first generation. So honestly, guys, just give it a couple of years and let's see what it could turn out to be. They're trying to do the same thing with the Celica, bringing it back as like a hydrogen vehicle. I'm not sure, but whatever. I'm not the newscast here. I'm just spinning whatever I hear. Let's see, where did I leave off? And the funny thing about the three SGT, 2JZ, 2ZZ of those engines is that Yamaha helped co-develop. Yeah, all of them are Yamaha heads. Yeah, I know that, and they just all sound good, man. Like 2ZZ, like if you have a good exhaust and a good intake on a 2ZZ, that thing sounds nice from like miles away. Like I kid you not, but 1MZ, 1ZZ I've owned, they're pretty bulletproof engines, man. You can't really kill a 1ZZ unless you really run it without oil, which is kind of what I did at one point after I got it to 300,000 miles. And all I did was just oil changes to that little 1ZZ, and it survived all the way to 300k, guys. Like if you can't tell me that's reliability or that's like bulletproof, like, then I don't know, man. Prince, Yes, sir. Can't wait to see you with a newer car. Yeah, I can't wait to see myself in a newer car. I keep talking shit about all these new cars. Like, Seabass, you keep driving all these old ass 20-year-old bucket cars. When are you going to treat yourself? Guys, I've been trying to get a pickup. I've been trying to get like a 2015 and onwards Toyota Tundra, but he who shall not be named ended up getting a pickup before I can. I'm like, God, why? So now I'm gonna feel like a copycat because this guy has the same pickup I want to get. So I'm gonna hold off on it until maybe the market gets better and I don't tend to overpay for a fucking pickup. Jeez, man. I actually need a pickup. I'm not gonna go around the block with like no chemical burning out and shit with my fucking pickup. I'm actually gonna use it. I'm actually gonna haul stuff. Like, what the fuck, man? Give me a cheap pickup. Seriously, guys, if you guys can get me a 2015 and up Tundra for like a good price, 5.7 crew cab, let me know. Let me know, guys, please. I'm actually looking for one. All right, let's go back. Big part of it is that the dealers are hurting that they don't have cars to sell. I don't think the markup is all because of the car itself. Yeah, I know it's not the car itself. It's because dealers, a lot of these lots are empty. I drive through all these dealerships in the Bay Area. They're bone dry. Our dealership, Livermore Honda, at most, we probably have maybe 10 new cars. I kid you not. We have like no new Odysseys because the Odysseys are done for. We have three, I think I saw 3 Ridgelines, 2 Civics, and like, I want to say 2 Accords. And you know what's funny about the 2 Accords? One of them came in with a bad transmission. Holy shit. Can you believe that? 2 miles and it already has a bad transmission. Holy shit. Anyways, wow, that sucks. A lot of it I see is they capitalize on the hype. Maybe it won. Yeah, it's the hype as well. Like, look at the yellow Civic Type R. That thing is like $65,000 with the dealer markup, just cause like, oh, we've only made six. How much is the production number? 500. I think it's 500. Oh, we only made 500 of these. Come fucking suck our dicks. Buy your car. Fuck, man. I fucking hated them people who are out here just giving away like their money just because they want to get a fucking yellow turd mustard Civic. I'm ranting too much, guys. I'm ranting. I don't know. Prince, I was looking at my Celica's bills and the total was 29K. Man, that's sheesh. Indy the Panda. Corolla hatchback isn't bad. 2.0, 168 horsepower, 6-speed manual with rev match. Been trying to trade in my Corolla sedan for one, but the chip shortage, it's been a pain to find a manual. Indeed, man. But I don't think they're bad. Those Corolla hatches with the 2.0, I don't think they're bad. But you know, Toyota's bringing out the Yaris model as the Corolla all-wheel drive turbo. You're like, yeah, like I get it, it's 3 cylinders, but just wait till it comes out, guys. Maybe when the Corolla GR does come out, maybe the XSC hatches will go down in price, so you might get it for cheaper. Who knows, man? Just wait till next year. 2022 is the year, guys. 2022 is the year. They're slow for today's time, but they can easily be pumped up in power. I don't want you leaving a sour taste about the 3S, but like you said, I prefer doing the supercharged V6 in my MR2. Yeah, because I mean, you have the torque available from the V6 setup, as I guess you would have to get you would have to wait for the turbo to engage, and thus turbo lag from the 3S. So man, I would rather keep the 1MZ setup, V6. Like, after driving your MR2, like, I fell in love. That's the whole reason I did the whole Celica thing. Like, I didn't want to get an MR2 V6 supercharger because, I don't know, the MR2 doesn't seem too much of a practical car. You know, you barely have any trunk space and there's no back seat. where you could store stuff. So that's why I kind of decided to get the Celica and just get an LSD on it and hope for the best, I guess. But when the Celica was running, I fell in love with it. The V6, I fell in love with it. It's enough power for you to be happy. Any more power, it's like, are you even going to be able to handle that in the street without getting caught? So it's like, I like the Celica, the V6 supercharged setup. Um, Corolla GR obviously is gonna be sick. However, I'm sure there will be stupid markups like the hype bars. The hype bar. That's what I call it at work, and everyone just starts laughing at me or laughing shit at me, I guess, at work because I call it, oh my god, the overhyped R. Prince, I was looking at 340i recently since it has the same engine as the GR Supra B58. I want one because they sound nice. Laugh out loud. How much? What's the price difference on those? Like from the Supra, I guess. Is it that much of a difference? Like, I mean, the Supra looks beautiful. It looks nice with that Street Hunter kit. It looks nice. I mean, me being a Toyota guy, I would much rather get the Supra and just go that route. But I mean, I guess if the BMW is a cheaper solution with the same setup, why not? Steve, have you ever thought of making a video on changing the valve stem seals on a Celica? Valve stem seals for, oh man. Well, here's the thing. I've only rebuilt a 2ZZ once, and I actually messed it up that one time because this was the very, very first engine I ever took apart and fixed. This is at school. This was maybe like 2011, 2012. And I didn't release the timing chain tensioner on that 2ZZ. And I ended up messing up that Celica or that engine. I ended up bending the valves and it sucked, but it was a learning process. Maybe now that I've matured and have a better understanding on how these engines work, I can probably tackle that rebuild again. And I'll probably do it eventually, maybe do a full rebuild on a 2ZZ. But obviously not during this type of weather because we're getting a lot of rain. I have heard of people rebuilding their engines inside their room, but maybe that's not me right now because just I got a lot on my hand right now and there's no time. I don't have that much available time and I would much rather focus on other projects that I have incomplete at the moment. V6 Celica supercharged. What was that? My MR2 2ZZ swapped with a top speed exhausted intake and the lift point set super low. It sounds amazing. I bet, man. I bet it does. I can't wait till Clayton finally says, "Hey cbass, let's 2ZZ swap my Spider now." But I have everything required for the swap in my backyard, and I'm just waiting for him to tell me that yeah, it's already time to do the swap. And I really want to listen to this. I really want to drive his MR2. You know what's funny? I've never driven a Spider. I fit in one. I've been inside of one, but I've never driven one, and I want to drive one with a 2ZZ. And I just want to see how much difference from the 1ZZ Spider to the 2ZZ Spider is. I know it's going to be huge, but I just want to have that feeling, you know. POV, I guess they would call it. I thought 2ZZ was designed by Lotus. No, the head itself was designed by Yamaha. The block is Toyota, I believe. But Lotus, I'm pretty sure Lotus only did the ECU tuning and whatnot. I don't think they did much of like the blockage and the head and stuff. I could be wrong, so don't quote me. I was gonna say that Door got a Tundra too. Yeah, he did. A bunch of you guys were sending it to me because you guys were like, "Hey, cbass, I know how much you've been looking for a Tundra. Look what this fool got." I'm like, man, like I just need a pickup. Like, Joseph, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but you're like the greatest friend ever, and thank you for letting me use your pickup whenever I ask for it. But I just don't like bothering you frequently. And I know you say it's not an issue, it's not a problem, but I just don't like asking you over and over and over and over for help. So that's why I kind of want to get the Tundra eventually. But all right. With tuning and like an Apexy or any standalone, What's the best lift point to set a 2ZZ? Well, I have mine set at 5,700 RPM on my Corolla XRS, and shifting wise on the C60, it drops to the exact point where lift starts, if that makes sense. And I feel like 57 through 55 through 57 is like the sweet point to have lift engage with your ECU there. Matthew Lopez, my matrix is knocking. Time to get rid of it? No. If you have basic tools and know how to do your spark plugs, you should try and maybe do an engine swap on it. Maybe tackle it, man. It's not hard. That's literally what I did. I watched the guy's South Main Auto channel, how to swap a 1ZZ engine. That's how I started doing these swaps. I would watch all these YouTube videos, and I would just tell myself, if that guy can do it, why can't I do it? Just gotta motivate yourself, and you just gotta tell yourself you can do it, you know. But let's keep going with the questions or the comments. Let's see, Duck Vision. Your Celica drives amazing with the LSD. Bro, it really does. I love the way it just handles. I love the way it feels, but just wanted to go a little bit bigger with the 3.3, I guess. Tortuga TRD. Super don't even go down in price. A 2020 is easily 50K. Fuck. I'm pretty sure they're gonna stay up there because it's still a pretty new car if you think about it, but I'm pretty sure people are going to get those 4-cylinder ones and just do all these crazy swaps on them and sell them as, like, I guess 2JZ monsters. I feel like people are already doing that, but with the cheaper solution, you know, it's an open world for swaps. So maybe a Lexus swap. Who knows? Who knows? A V8 Supra. I think the 340i is around 35-40K. Oh, so like about 10,000 less than a Supra. Damn, that's a lot. $10,000 might not sound like a lot in paper, but shit, it really sounds like a lot. My 07 Matrix XR is losing 1 quart of oil every 1,000 miles. Wondering if you have seen an oil leak like this. I would fill up your engine with the leak dye and see where it's leaking from. But chances are, if you haven't done nothing to that 1ZZ, you're most likely going to be leaking from your timing chain tensioner. That's a really, really common spot from losing oil, and it's at the very top point. So it just starts leaking on the whole backside of your engine, and you think like it's your power steering pump and stuff. But I'd use the dye, and I'd replace that O-ring on the timing chain tensioner. It's a really common spot to leak oil from the 1ZZ. Prince. Clay has a nice amount of projects to do. Laugh out loud. Supercharge the Celica and 2ZZ swap the MR2. He really does. And you know what's funny about that? I have all the parts for the Supercharger and the MR2 swap in my backyard. It's just that, I guess, you know, we don't have time. You know, he's going to school. He just started a part-time job. I'm over here with my arcade business trying to get it to keep going and maybe do better, and I'm doing my job to have a good income. So it's like I barely have time for my projects. Like today was the first day I've had in a long time that I actually put a good amount of work on my V6 Celica. Like the Supercharger is already installed. I don't know if you guys saw the videos or on the Instagram stories, but the Supercharger is already installed on the Celica, guys. I'm praying that I get that car running by my birthday, November 27, guys. When is Clayton going to make that LED headlight installation video? Those headlights are dope. Telling him, man, we don't have time. I've been bugging him about it because we've been getting a lot of people interested in those LED sequential turn signal mod. We've been trying to get that video out there because a lot of people just hit us up about it, and it's like a video about it would be better than telling you where to get it from, or I guess they're Amazon LED strips. They're Amazon LED strips, and they're not that hard to install. And it's funny because Clayton didn't actually find it himself. It was actually another guy that we found or that we knew about, but he showed it to us at the meet that I hosted during when COVID first started. And We were supposed to do a video about it, but we never did. So I'll probably bug him. I'll probably bug him again about it and maybe do that video. But don't keep your hopes up, I guess, because we don't have that much time like how we used to. Because I mean, you guys see on my YouTube, I haven't been uploading that much. It's been like maybe an upload every 2 weeks. Like, this is why I've been doing the live streams, to kind of keep you guys in the loop as to what's going on. So, and I appreciate all you guys that are here on the live stream. All right, let's go. I doubt Lotus had anything to do with the 2ZZ. The 2ZZ came out in 99. Lotus didn't start using it until about 05, when it was towards its end of its life. Budget Beaters Garage. Hey, cbass. Hey, back to you, man. Prince, cbass, eBay headlights. They are eBay headlights. I fucking hate them, but like everyone's just screaming over them. I'm an OEM type of guy, so OEM HIDs is the way to go. Were your Altis taillights really real or eBay? If they're eBay, have they been holding up well? They're not real ones. They're eBay ones. And if you go back to that installation video to now, they've been holding up well. And that was, I think the Altis video was my first upload to the channel, which was like, I don't know, 2016. So that's already like 5 years, and they've held up well. I bought it for about $200, and I don't regret it one bit. They look better than the OEM ones. They're brighter, and it's just something different apart from all the 200,000 Corollas that are out there in the street. Fucking, I lose count sometimes as to how many 9th gens I see out in the street, but there's so many 9th gens out there, guys. Gotta be a little bit different. Why do you think I put the M Theory wheels on my Corolla XRS? Everyone and their mamas is putting Scion TC 1st gen wheels. Ay, ay, ay. Matthew Lopez, is it possible to 2ZZ swap an XR? Yes, it's absolutely possible. It's actually an easy swap if you have a donor vehicle. Jason A. Hey, Seabass, just wanted to say thank you for your inspiration to get a Celica and work on it. Just pulled an engine and trans out today with my dad. Thank you for your videos. Thank you for giving me the shout out. Thank you for the positive comment. I appreciate that. That's the point of these videos, is to get you guys to actually work on your guys' vehicles and not pay some shade tree mechanic or some backyard mechanic to do the job for you and possibly mess something up. Like, it motivates you, and it kind of gives you that confidence to work on another person's car or on another bigger project, and it could just go on and maybe to a future thing where you didn't think it was going to happen, but it happened over some guy's YouTube videos. That's my goal, guys. That's my goal at the end of the day. It's not about the money. It's not about like the exposure, I guess. You know, it's just to give you guys the confidence and the motivation to work on your guys' own vehicle. Moving on. It's very easily possible to swap an XR, and 1ZZs are problematic with oil burning. A lot of time it's piston rings. Whoa. Hold on there, guy. 1ZZs are not problematic. 98 to 99 were the non-VVTi ones. Those burned a crap ton of oil. 2000 to 2002, I guess, burned the same amount, but it wasn't as bad as like the 98, because my friend, he had a 99 Corolla. His started burning oil at 100,000 miles. I was like, holy shit, dude. Mine didn't start burning till like 200,000. And mine was a 2001. So it was kind of the year difference, man. And he finally got his 1ZZ swapped out with a newer one. But I kept my 2001 to 300,000 miles with only oil changes. So 1ZZs are not problematic, guys. It's just the earlier ones. The later ones are bulletproof. I can vouch on that. My dad's Matrix has a 2008 Pontiac Vibe 1ZZ on it as well. Hasn't burned a single drop of oil. The exhaust pipe is clean as a whistle, guys. No soot built up on it. Anyways, let's keep going. Psst, let me borrow his supercharger for a little bit, yeah? Bro, aren't you 1ZZ? Fuck, get out of here. Pretty sure you're 1ZZ. You're not even 2ZZ. Let's do the swap, man. Get the money and let's do the swap. It's the piston rings. They gum up, or like specifically on the MR2, catalyst gets sucked back in. 1ZZ have oil issues. A few of my friends with 1ZZs have issues too. Well, yeah, the earlier MR2s had that oil consumption issue, and it's the holes where the piston rings are. Like there's these oil return holes. They gum up and they build up, and so they start getting clogged up. And so all the videos on YouTube with the solution on how to fix that is they make an additional drain hole, or again, I guess an additional return hole, or up to two they do. And apparently that solves the oil consumption issues, and obviously as well the valve stem seals, those go bad and they start leaking oil from there as well. But it's mostly the return holes on the back of the rings on the pistons themselves. Budget Beater's Garage, yeah, I love those Altus lights. They are the straight line. I've never really liked the ones that are straight and end with a circle. Yeah, so those are the first generation Altus taillights, the circle ones. And then the second generation are the ones that are straight. And so to my knowledge, there's a third generation. There's a third generation Altus taillights. It looks kind of funky, and I'm not all that impressed about it, but it has on the end pieces, not on the trunk itself, but on the end pieces, it angles down and then up, and then it does the curve, and it comes on eBay. They sell the additional metal piece so that you could drill it out and put the new rivets on that area and get that metal piece painted. I'll go ahead and put it on my Instagram story and you guys can see what I'm talking about, but to my knowledge, that's third generation Altus taillights. I could be wrong, but don't quote me, guys. There's a third generation Altus taillights. All right, moving on. Carlos Chavez. Sebastian, the best 2ZZ mechanic in California. No, man. No, I'm not the best. I just feel like I know what I'm doing at this point. I don't think I'm the best, but I'm pretty knowledgeable in these engines now. Like if I really want to, I could probably blindfold myself and I could probably do the swap easily, but it's an easy swap, guys. It's honestly like playing with Legos at this point for me. Saria is Scotty Kilmer in disguise. God, did I just butcher your name, man? I don't think I said that correctly. Saria? Saria, how do you pronounce that? Holy crap, I'm butchering your name, man. I'm sorry. Ha ha ha, laugh out loud. Laugh my ass off. Maybe my 1ZZ was bad. Maybe Spider Chat is getting to me. Oh, Spider Chat. Don't tell me you saw those threads on Mr. Door himself. I remember back when we were making that call-out video, people were watching my video and they were going back to his I guess his thread on Spider Chat, and they were like calling him out, and the guy was just so delusional. He wasn't like reading all these guys' comments, and he was just literally just looking the other way. Hey guys, I have a new upload video. Hey, why are you still posting here? You're an asshole. You roll back odometers. Fucking completely ignores that. Hey guys, I got a new upload. Holy shit, man. It's just ridiculous with this guy. But anyways, let's not talk about him. Inverse Diablo was good, cutie. Get the fuck out of here. Prince. I'm low-key planning to keep the current Celica simple, clean, and healthy and not do very much to it. And probably find another Celica to do a full build on. Yeah, that's what I would do, man. That's what I would do. Just keep that Tsunami clean and simple, because that was your dad's. That was your dad's Celica, you know. I feel like he wouldn't want to see it getting all riced up and beat up and shit. Just, you can, I mean, back before COVID, you could get Celicas super cheap. The Celica GTS's manuals, I was getting them under $1,500 with the decent amount of miles. But nowadays, COVID's a thing, and it's just weird, man. But it's just a weird market right now buying cars. Not the best time to buy a vehicle right now. Haniel Bomb. So forums saying I can use Corolla 2005 fuel injectors, the blue ones on my Celica 2002 GT. They also state will give me a better performance, perhaps 3 horsepower. What's your take, brother? I don't know if you follow him, but there's this guy on YouTube. Fuck, what's his name? He also makes Corolla. Will, I think his name is Will Chang. I could be wrong. I don't know. I can't. I don't. I'm not good at memorizing names, but he did 2ZZ injectors on his Corolla 1ZZ, and I think he did. He said it was a pretty good outcome to it. Go ahead and search 2ZZ injectors on Corolla CE, and I think his video will pop up. He has a good amount of 9th generation Corolla videos on YouTube. So it's pretty good channel. Duck Vision. Early 1ZZ had the problem only if the owners didn't do oil changes when they were supposed to. Yes, the cats broke down and the material and scored the bores as well on many. Yep. That's so true. I had my cat broken on my Corolla, the 2001 that I had, at around 200,000 miles. The cat broke on it, but I was able to just get the car smogged, and I didn't have to worry about it up until, I guess, said friend couldn't help me out no more, and I wasn't really forced to, but there was a new program where you could retire your vehicle to the state, and I ended up retiring it for $1,500, and I know damn well that car was not worth $1,500, but it was a good program that they had at the time. I'm pretty sure they still have it. Bureau of Automotive Repair, vehicle retirement. If you guys want to look it up, you can sell your shitty vehicle for $1,500. All right, moving on. Oh yeah, what the hell is your cousin playing tonight? He is playing Resident Evil. I kind of have this whole thing showing because when I had him playing 2 streams ago, it seemed like you guys were so interested as to what he was playing, so I kind of have that playing in the background since I guess it kind of drew a good amount of attention, so let's see how that goes. I don't think, who was it? See the Venom? I think it was See the Venom last time that was kind of telling him what to do and why he's doing it that way, but I don't see him in the chat right now, but hopefully the next time around I do see him. See the Venom, if you're out there, give me a shout out. Anyways, wait, did you just skip my question? Blue Boy Kevs? Blue Boy Kevs, I didn't mean to skip your question. Where is your question at? How far back did you ask a question? Hold on, let me go back. Bro, you did not ask me a question. And if you do, just ask it again. I'll probably get to it. Gerson Sanchez S. How hard is it to find a Corolla XRS throttle body? New ones are over $400. Why do you want a Corolla XRS throttle body? Why not get a Celica GTS one? It's much easier to find, and it's actually better built and constructed than the Corolla XRS one. I actually have a video about that, so maybe look into that video. Maybe get a Celica GTS throttle body instead, man. Inverse Diablo, ha 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 ha. Prince, if my dad was in the new Celica era with Clint and Joey, I wonder how my Celica would have looked like. Yeah, man, those are the real OGs. Have you met them? They're pretty cool guys, man. They're pretty cool guys. I had a video with him. Both of them gave me a good thanks on the Pleasanton meet, and I was about to get a little all teary and emotional, but no. What the hell? My engine costs as much as the throttle body. Laugh my... Man, that throttle body is expensive, man. You could probably get one second hand for like $50 or something. Shit. Valleycan is now doing buybacks on 2006 and older. They will give you a voucher for up to $9,500. Yeah, but is that voucher for a car that you want, or is it a car that they're offering you? Because all those, I'm sure you see all the comments I've been doing on all those posts where they're trading in their Hondas and their Toyotas, and they're just giving them fucking Hyundais, Kias, and Fords, and I'm just like, why do you get those cars? Are these cars being offered to you, or are these cars your choice to get? Like, why can't you get another Toyota? Why can't you get another Honda? If you're retiring a Honda or a Toyota, why are you getting a Ford? It makes no sense, and it boggles my mind. So if you have a little bit more information on that, let me know, please and thank you. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, when? PS4. Bro,
Tell them Xbox One.
get on Xbox One. Get on Xbox One. My cousin said he'll play you on Xbox One. I don't have PSN on my PS4. So I would have to get it renewed if you want to play. Inverse Diablo. Yeah, he said something about shooting the metal chains.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the metal chains, but my cousin wasn't getting those metal chains. Budget Beaters Garage. That question may have been held for review if you can't find it. Well, if it was held for review, it would typically say to show, and I would have control over it. Actually, oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, okay, so the way I'm doing it is on my phone. I have control over the screen, and I'm actually reading the questions off another screen right here that's in front of me. So maybe I did miss your question, Blue Boy Kevs. But if you can retype your question, maybe YouTube's a pussy, man. Basically,
Yeah.
basically, it will block any word that it feels like it's you it's
No.
yeah, basically a no or like it's it's 2021 and everything hurts us. So if you had a word in there that was kind of, I guess, violating YouTube, just replace it with something and see if it goes again. But I didn't intentionally mean to ignore your question there. um let's see, Joey with the light blue Celica. I used to go to meets with him back in 2004 2006. Damn, Irving, you OG. Correct. Bro, Valleycan has a bunch of dealers for the vouchers. Even CarMax. Car simply has to get good gas mileage. People do get Toyotas too. I haven't, but see, here's the thing. I've seen all those things on Facebook, and literally all the cars that these people be getting are not Toyotas or Hondas. They're fucking Hyundais, Kias, Fords, and I'm just like, why? Tortuga TRD. YouTube is like trying to curse in Clash of Clans. What? I can't say I don't get it because I don't play that game. Yeah, I've been trying to ask about fog lights for like a couple of months, but they keep blocking me. Laugh out loud. Wow. My bad. Yeah, I guess YouTube is kind of holding off on the questions here. Let me check real quick. See, Blue Boy Kevs. So I'm checking it right here on my phone. I don't even see Blue Boy Kev's question originally. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm going far back as possible, and I don't see your question, man. So maybe it has something to do with maybe it has something to do with me doing the live stream on my phone and not doing it on the Sam. Stop. Oh my god, I did trim it the other day because it was getting a little crazy and out of hand. So I kind of did trim it, but this beard's never gonna get shaved off. Have you considered turbocharging your 2ZZ? Not really, man. It's just like I already have the supercharger. It's just I haven't really had the time of the day to supercharge it. It's just one of those things. No time, and I just feel like a broken record, and I keep repeating myself over and over. Just there's just no time. I would love to do all these things to my cars, but hopefully when I get there and I decide to quit my daytime job and have more time for YouTube, I will probably do this supercharged Gretty Corolla XRS that I've been holding off on for the longest time already. You know what's funny? I actually didn't tell you guys, but I actually spent um, a good amount of money getting the brackets remade, the alternator one and the AC compressor. Me and Clayton got those brackets redone for $1,200, and they're of a much better material. $1,200 for both of us, not each, and they're built of a much better material that will be able to hold the vibration from the serpentine belt and not break like all the Gretty supercharged brackets. Like if you see like all these posts about people breaking their brackets and saying, "Oh, we ended up getting a new one made or redesigned," there's just a bunch of those type of posts on the Celica pages on Facebook. All right, guys, it is 55 minutes. I'm going to give you guys 5 more minutes. So any last questions, go ahead and ask them, or any comments, let me know. I will give you guys 5 more minutes, and then I am ending the live stream. Prince, I kind of wanted to go to the track day and chill for your birthday, but I don't think they would let me come without using the track. I'm not sure about that. I don't know, but maybe I'll try and ask for you and see if maybe we can sneak you into the track. But yeah, could be pretty cool if you could be there for my birthday for that track day. Prince, I've gotten into drift events and autocross just to see my friends by bringing my camera and getting a media pass. Yeah, that's the thing, man. You might need to get that track event package going on. Why not just take the Celica, man? Get into the track day. It's a really good event, and it's a really good experience. You won't regret it. Taking the car to the track might seem a little bit intimidating at first, but after your first lap, you get just so hyped up, and you're like, yeah, I feel like I could do better on the next one, and you just get this feeling, and it's a really good feeling, which is why I want to go back to the track now with my Willwood big brake kit and my TRD LSD. I just want to see how the car performs on the track with the upgrades that I've already done to it. Haniel Baum, yes, found Will Chang, didn't really answer much. Oh, well, shit, my bad. Maybe message him. He's the one that already did that. Maybe message him and see how his setup is working. He can probably shed some light on you, because I honestly haven't done that, the upgraded injectors for the 1ZZFE, but I don't know, man. Sorry about that. For someone who's never done it, is it hard to replace the camshaft in a 2ZZ? No, it is not hard. It's actually pretty easy. I've already, I didn't replace the camshaft itself, but I've had to remove it to get the lift bolt extracted from the head of the 2ZZ, and it's really not that hard. All you need to do is hold up the chain somehow with like some sort of zip tie, and make sure it just doesn't go down into the timing chain cover, because if it does go down, you're fucked. You're gonna take off that timing chain cover and re-time that chain, because you're gonna bend some valves if you don't. Regarding 05 blue fuel injectors on 02 Celica GT green injectors, you have any Celica GTS auto for sale? Like the whole vehicle itself? I might soon. I'm not sure yet, but I was supposed to go pick up a Celica from another subscriber. He's trying to get rid of his automatic Celica, and I was going to end up fixing it and maybe selling it again, but who knows. Not right now. I'll let you know if I do, though. RTRD brakes better than the OEM green ones for a Corolla. Sorry, Matrix 2006 XRS. For stock calipers, right? Because I haven't really driven. Actually, not to say TRD brakes, I've had TRD brakes on my old Corolla, and I didn't really get to test them out that much. But they made more brake material, and it would get on the wheels, and it made the wheels look a little bit dirtier way too often the TRD ones. So I kind of just stick with the OEM ones. But I never really took them to the track, or I've never really tested them out performance-wise, if that answers your question. Doge versus Shiba. What's Shiba? Is that like another currency that's out there going on? I don't know, man. Come to Tijuana. Bring Claymore too. I'm not going to Tijuana. Troy Morris. Please, we tell us what spacers you use on Celica. My brakes went out again. Ugh. Please. Oh. Troy, I have a video explaining my current setup with 18-inch wheels on the Celica. I have 25 millimeter spacers on the rear and 20 millimeter spacers on the front. And on the front as well, I used camber bolts to get the proper angle for the wheels. It is already 1 hour, 60 minutes. I'm going to answer these last questions, and that's about it, guys. Hi, man. I've been watching for 4 years. Always watching your videos for help on my Celica. Raul Garnica. I have a feeling you don't have a Celica. I have a feeling you're just trolling me here. What's up, man? You know what's funny? Me and Abraham were literally just talking about you yesterday. He passed by the front of the house, man. What's up, Raul? I miss you, buddy. I miss you. It's been a very long time, dude. It's been a really long time. That's right. Thanks, Troy. Shiba is a dog. The breed is like from Japan, so you would like it. Well, I have a Chow Chow. Isn't that like a dog from Japan as well? I think it is. Attached Silver. For the boys, Attached Silver, you're very late. I'm literally about to end the stream in a bit, man. I'm literally about to end the stream. Where the hell were you, man? Where the hell were you? Just supporting my boy. Raul, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, man. It's been a long time. Let's catch up, man. Let's get a drink and just talk for like a good while, man. It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Give us an oh yeah before you leave. Yeah? Fuck no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, that's it. That's it. God, make sure you save that clip and repost it on Instagram all over the place. Sorry, I was doing weeb shit. What weeb shit? Share it on my Instagram. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. It is November the 4th, 2021, and this live stream has been concluded. It is over. Thank you guys. Good night, and I will see you guys most likely next week's stream. Good night, y'all.